And this race due off at 20 past, so they've got a couple of minutes just yet.
In 2022, he was the world under-20 champion, and in 2024, he ran 12:49 for the 5,000 meter. He did that during the Diamond League in Oslo.
Michel Boateng, well-known athletics agent, and himself a sometime commentator, introducing the crowd. Yehun, World Junior 5,000 champion, is there. There he is. Very small character, 5'5", 1m66. But 12:49 he's run for 5,000. That was in Oslo last year.
Of 12 minutes and 45 seconds. From Kenya, Jacob Krop.
Jacob Krop, he's only 23. World Championship silver medalist a couple of years ago. Former winner here. He was 8th in 2022, but won here 4 years ago in 13:06.
He is around since 2013, but still young and strong. From Ethiopia and chasing the world record, Yomif Kejelcha.
Yomif Kejelcha, that delightful fella, speaks very good English. Fabulously consistent too, but no big gold medal yet. Lots of near misses in major championships. And Björn Gulden, the CEO of Adidas Global, gets things underway. So the fellas on the line then in this fairly big field. Let's hope the pacemakers can help out for the first lap or two.
We should do this every day.
Away they go then. Now, the pacemakers in black. Are they going to be able to push this along for more than a couple of minutes? Because that's what happened in the women's 10K. They were of very, very little help to Agnes Nigetic. Didn't stop her getting a world record. And how the organisers would love another world record here this morning. Meeting record 12:53 back in April 2022. Of course, that is the target for these fellas. They look to be moving well, and nice to see shadows from the sun that has broken out this last half hour or so. But it's so important that the early tempo hits the marks that they need. That wasn't the case in the women's 5K, and they were playing catch-up for most of the race because the first kilometre was so slow. I just get the feeling that these pacemakers are taking it out a little bit quicker. We need to see splits around 2:35 per kilometre if they get down below 13 minutes here today. Kejelcha there to the left of picture in the red, tall, lean figure. World indoor champion at 3,000 meters in 2016 and 2018, Kejelcha. And don't forget, you can join the virtual Road to Records race if you go to adidas.com and be part of today in effect. And it doesn't have to be today. Just enter the 5K and do it in your own time. Well, the pacemakers include Jonah Hoey there to the right of picture. And we do need to see them get to 1K in 2:35. It's critical that they hit these splits right here today.
Sie laufen das erste Mal auf die Zielgerade zu.
Tough though, 2:35 is really shifting under any circumstances. Fastest time in the world this year is 12:57 by Jimmy Gressier of France. That was in Lille back on the 16th of March. So anything under 13 minutes would be great. A world best would be great. And of course, well, a world record 12:49 as they come through the finish line with 3 laps to go. They've completed about a 3/4 lap to kick off this men's 5K, and that's a big pack. About 15 athletes go through, and they are traveling 2:36. Brilliant, nice and fast, sets it up wonderfully for that first kilometre in this men's 5K. 2:36, pretty much spot on 13-minute tempo. The world record by Berehu Aregawi was in Barcelona back in December 21. That would be very tough to beat. The event record and the best ever run here, 12:53 by Kejelcha when he won here in 2022. That's the second fastest time in history. And already that pace is beginning to take its toll, because that pack is stretching out and one or two are peeling off the back. ADIZERO there hits the front. The pacemaker struggling to go with this any further, and Yehune has taken on the role of front runner. He was fourth in Lille on the 16th of March, so only some 5 weeks ago, when he ran 13:04, his personal best. He's on schedule for something quicker than that already. He's a tiny figure, 1.66 m, 5'5", but he's a fabulously quick road racer. And he's not scared to lead either, is he? And neither is Kejelcha. And maybe between them, these two can work together and produce something special here this morning. Kejelcha checking his watch. I'm not quite sure why. 4.5 minutes on the clock. Maybe they've just gone through the... what would that have been? First K was 2:36. 1,500-meter point. I'm not even sure if it's marked on the road. Well, we're 4.5 minutes in, and it's building nicely in this men's 5K.
We're going to get the new world record to Kenya.
Well, that second kilometre was at 2:33. That second kilometre at 2:33 after an opener of 2:36. So they have accelerated well, and Yehune is the man responsible for that. They got to 2K in 5:09. It is super fast. It's just what the doctor ordered. And they come through now with Kejelcha now. Has got the bit between his teeth, and he loves to front run. He's aggressive, and he's fast, and he's strong. And they pass in front of us now with 2 laps to run, and these 4 are away. And they are absolutely flying. Some people in England use the expression, they are caning it. Andrew Kiptu Alamisi is up there as well. Cornelius Kemboy is up there as well, the 25-year-old, a best of 13:13. He's going a lot quicker than that at the moment. He was only 11th here last year. 11th in the 10K in 2022, 27:40. Has got good strength. He's never broken 13 minutes. But Andrew Kiptu, the 17-year-old, trying to live with Kejelcha here. That might be ambitious, because Kejelcha is super strong. We know that. He set a national record for the Ethiopians over 10K on the 16th of February. What, some 8 weeks or so ago. And now Cornelius Kemboy in second place. They're in single file. They're having to ease back because Kejelcha is in full flow here. And this is Kejelcha having unleashed full power. He sat in there for the first 4 or 5 minutes. Now he's beginning to wind it up, and when he gets going, rocks from side to side in that lovely rhythmic fashion of his, with that long stride from those long legs. He covers the ground quicker than almost anybody. Last year he had a fabulous season of racing, but then only 6th in the Olympic 10,000 in Paris in 26:44. It was a quick time, but only 6th, and he hasn't yet outdoors nailed that massive gold medal, global gold, that he is so capable of. 2:34 for that third kilometre. 12:52, the predicted winning time. That would be meeting record. It's 12:53 from his win 3 years ago. Kejelcha holds the meeting record, so to speak, for this festival road running. So that 2:34 after 2:33 is brilliant. They've run the last 2K in 5:07. And Kejelcha trying to forge a gap here over the men behind him. ADIZERO, the youngster, 22 years old, in second place. Only about 15 meters down. But Kejelcha is like a heavyweight boxer. He keeps pummeling away. He will keep punching you in the face and getting you to submit. And there's nothing you can do about it. When somebody's an aggressive front runner, it's a tactic there is no answer to. How do you respond to this? You hang on to their coattails, but you can't do anything about it. It's not like a slow, tactical track race with lots of shifting around. There is nothing you can do. 9 minutes 15 on the clock, and Kejelcha comes through for the final time. 1 lap to run, and he has the speed and the power and the mental strength to churn out a super quick final lap here. As Kejelcha goes through the line right in front of us now. 9:35 on the clock. What's he going to cover this last circuit in? Like I said, the fastest time in the world this year by Yomif Kejelcha of France. That was a month or so ago in Lille. The fastest time in the world last year was only 12:58 by Hagos Gebriwet. That was in Al-Khobar in December. But heading out on the final circuit now, Kejelcha chasing history, chasing records. Kejelcha then within 2 or 3 seconds of the course record here. He needs to really dig deep here. 2:36, that 4th kilometer. And the projected time 4:55. He's chasing, remember, the projected time 12:55. Remember the course record as is 12:53. The world record 12:49. It's still possible, but he has got to fly, this man. He has got the speed endurance, we know that. He's a former world record holder for the mile indoors. 3:47 he ran in Boston 6 years ago. He's the 7th fastest man in history over the road 10K. He's got everything, all the armory that's needed to break the world record. But he has got to really push on hard here, push through pain barriers, red line it more than he wants to. And that's the thing, your body and your is saying, ease back, don't push so hard. But you've got to punch through that. You've got to be the winner against your will, so to speak, and produce the hard running. And he's got, what, about a minute, just over a minute of hard running is coming, Yomif Kejelcha. That rocking from side to side, that head bobbing, takes that penultimate right-hand turn well. And I tell you what, the gap behind him has grown. And I think Kejelcha here is winding it up really impressively. That long stride, goodness me, that raking stride, eating up the ground now. Is this man running himself towards history? His best time ever in Herzogenaurach, 12:53. That was 3 years to go. Here he comes now towards the finish line. He's into the finishing straight now. It's 150 meters long. Yomif Kejelcha driving for the line. The world record is 12:49. That might be out of reach, but can he set a new record here for Herzogenaurach? 12:53 is the target. It's going to be mighty close as he comes towards the line. 47, 48, 49, 50. Look at the clock above the line. 12:59. Kejelcha may have matched there his own record from 2022. It is super quick by Yomif Kejelcha yet again. It's a time that has been touched by only 2 or 3 other men in history. Arigari's world record stays safe. Joshua Tepchgai has run 12:51, and Kejelcha sits between them in the all-time rankings. He's just run quicker than everybody in history but 2 other men. And he's won, and he's got to be happy with that. But I wonder if there's just a tinge of disappointment for this man who so desperately wants to be on top of the record books, on top of the rankings. 12:54, he misses it by 1 second, Kejelcha. Oh, so near, but so far. Goodness me, what a fabulous run from Yomif Kejelcha. He wins comfortably, misses his own course record by 1 second.